What's cracking, everybody? How's everybody doing today? Today, I got a story for you guys. Back when I was just a kind of a younger kid, a couple years back, me and my friends, we used to kind of be troublemakers in the neighborhood. We kind of used to be the kids that would always mess around in the neighborhood, blow stuff up in the street, ride wild dirt bikes, stuff like that. Just having fun all the time. And back when we were younger, a kid that I used to go to school with, really cool kid. Everyone loved him. Unfortunately, he was paralyzed from the waist down, and he used to, have the really nice wheelchairs and stuff that he could roll around in. And so I used to be really good friends with the kid. I used to hang out with him all the time, and he used to have an old wheelchair that he didn't want anymore, and he asked me if I wanted it. So I was like, yeah, man, of course, I'll take that. We could have fun with that and figure out something to do. So we one of the days, after school, I went and picked it up and brought it back home, and me and my friends, kind of messed around with it a little bit. The back rest on the wheelchair was broken, so we had like an old like fiberglass go-kart seat that just happened to fit like perfectly right inside the channel of the seat. So we're like, okay, we could have fun with this. We could sit in it. We all learned how to do wheelies and stuff in it. It was pretty fun. And one of the days, it was probably 9, 10 o'clock at night. It was kind of late, but it was on a weekend, and we were trying to think of something funny to do with the wheelchair. So we just go like a couple blocks from my house. And this was back when we were just barely getting our cell phones and stuff. And one of our friends had just a small little sideways flip phone with a little keyboard and stuff, and it had a little camera on it. And we're like, okay, let's see if we can like film like a little prank or something. It'd be kind of funny. And so what we decided to do, and I mean, I don't think it's really perfect for now. I mean, I wouldn't do anything like this now because it's kind of messed up, but we would ride in the wheelchair and we'd get close to the curb when cars would come by, and we would, kind of reel around on the wheelchair, and then when a car would come, we'd get right up to the curb and we'd hit the curb and fall over into the street. And we would see if people would stop and like help us up. So it was almost like kind of like we were doing a social experiment, but we were too young to think about that. So it was just like messing with people, and we thought it was funny. And we'd record it. And we get a couple people that would like stop and ask us if we were okay, and see if we needed help or anything. And you'd be like, yeah, we're fine. We don't need nothing. We're good. And then one of the times we did it, it was like the last people we were going to do it to. It was getting late. We had to go in. Parents, they want you to come inside. So we wait for a car to come. As soon as this car starts rolling by, my friend Matt, he was the one with the phone that we were using to record, and he gave it to my friend James, we were sitting in a corner of somebody's yard hiding in a bush, and we were recording from the bush, and my friend Matt hops on the wheelchair, rides over to the curb, and falls over like almost, right as this car's about to pass. And the car stops in the middle of the road, and two guys hop out and start helping him up, like back in the wheelchair. And he was just gonna like get up and pretend like everything was okay, but come to find out, they ended up being two undercover police officers. And when you're younger and you're dealing with the cops, you get scared, you get nervous, you just keep going along with whatever's going on. And so he was freaking out inside, but he just kept his cool, and he pretended like he was handicapped, which I know, of course, is kind of messed up, but at the time, we're young, it was funny. We thought, we're messing with people. And so the two guys help him up into the wheelchair and get him back up on the curb, and they're like, hey man, are you okay? Do you need anything? Should we call your parents or anything? He's like, no, I'll be just fine. I just live right down the road. And they started questioning him and trying to get, to figure out where he lived and stuff, and he just got nervous, so he just like panicked, and he was like, I just live like right down here, like, I'll be perfectly fine, which he totally lived the total opposite way, but he was just nervous and didn't want to go home and get in trouble by his parents, because we were messing with people. So the cops eventually, get in their car, they leave, and my friend had just started rolling away, like pretending like he was going home on the wheelchair. Well, we all stayed in the bush because we were like scared because the people got out of the car and we weren't quite sure if they were cops or not. And so we waited off a little bit, and then finally we come out. Well, come to find out, we can't even find our friend Matt, and we have his phone because we were recording with it. So he is now wheeling around on the wheelchair in the neighborhood at like almost 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. And so, we can't call him or anything, so we're like worried. So now at this point, we're just searching around the entire neighborhood trying to look for this kid. And I don't know, we probably looked for like almost an hour at least. So it was almost midnight, and everybody, had to go in. We were getting way past curfew. And so finally we end up going back to my house, and he's sitting in the driveway on the wheelchair just laughing hysterically. He thought it was hilarious, and we're like, dude, what the heck happened? We were trying to figure out. And so he told us everything. And we're like, holy crap. And so, ever since that day, we never hopped on the wheelchair and tried pranking people like that because it was kind of messed up. And, it was funny at the time, but as soon as the cops got involved, we're like, nah, we're good. We're not gonna try to do anything like that anymore because, we were all scared. We didn't want to get in trouble or anything. So, but that was just one of the stories back from when I was younger, and we were kids and stuff, and we thought it was really funny to kind of just sit back and mess with people. And I thought maybe you guys would enjoy that story. So if you guys do enjoy it, share your feedback down in the comments. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Like the video, share some comments if you have any. Share it with your friends. Let me know what you guys think. I'd really appreciate it.